Hey, Happy New Year and welcome back to Atlantic Firearms. We're real excited today to take a look at a brand new product at Atlantic Firearms and on the market. This is the Riley Defense AK74 series. This is a US made rifle made on US parts by our friends over at Riley Defense. It has been in progress probably for the better part of a year to a year and a half. Riley has been producing an AK-47 series of rifles and pistols that have been extremely popular for the last 2 or 3 years. And a lot of the shooters and customers of theirs have been asking us as well as them, when are you going to come out with an AK-74? We really need one. There's been little to no AK-74s on the market. I think Matt and I, the last time we've really seen any AK-74s in a volume has been probably about 2 or 3 years ago.
Oh, definitely.
So there has been a definite need. Riley was listening to fellow shooters and said, hey, let's try to design it. They started the design process, then they started the testing and the proofing process. Fortunately, they were able to work with their friends over at AK Operators Union and hooked up with Rob Ski. Rob has been testing these guns probably for the better part of 8 or 9 months and giving Riley feedback on what he thought that he'd like to see them tweak or change to make it a better and more reliable rifle. Riley had been listening, tweaking, going back to testing, back and forth for about 8 or 9 months. Finally, we're at the end of that process where Rob has pretty much signed off and said, hey, I feel comfortable with the gun. And we want to definitely thank him for all his hard work in providing feedback for both Riley, but also you guys as shooters. He does a very valuable job giving us all information. Now we're finally here where we've got final product that we're able to ship out to hungry shooters across America. Right now we've got about 3 models that they've shipped us. There are more models scheduled to be released in 2021, but we're happy just to see these 3.
Yep, guys, these are really cool. And like Blaine said, I mean, we're very eager to see these. We've been waiting for a while. The one that I have in my hands, the side folder variant, there are the 2 fixed stock variants. This is the teak wood and this is the black polymer, but they all really have the same features, minus a couple features specific to this model. Those being the reinforcement plate on the receiver and the folding stock. Besides that, all of these have the 24mm by 1 right hand front sight base that is threaded. For this muzzle brake, it has the traditional style booster on it, which boosts the gas. This has a 90-degree gas block on it, which is traditional to the AK-74 or AK-100 series guns. Also has, of course, the catch, which you won't have on the other ones. Side rail, standard on all of these guns. 1,000-meter sights on these, really nice. All have the Riley Enhanced Safety Selector, which is a really nice feature. Also has the bolt hold open feature for you guys that need that at your local range. These all come with a US magazine and also a US fire control group in them as well. Black poly furniture or the teak wood. I'm a sucker for the teak wood, but I really like the side folder too, so I'd probably like to cross them up, but that would be getting expensive and that's not quite available yet. But real eager to see this in action shooting, which we will be doing here in a little bit. And it's just great to have a US based AK-74 offering here. Like Blaine said, there's been nothing out on the market for years.
Yep. The only thing Matt missed was they do come with bayonet lugs. You forgot to mention that.
I can't believe it. And you know what? There's 2 bayonet lugs on there. There's one at the sight base and then there's one at the gas block too. And that's for different styles of bayonets to mount. And I think another thing I missed was the rib top
cover. Yep.
Rib top cover. Everybody loves a rib top cover for his or her pleasure with sighting that down your rifle. So real nice features. Love working with Riley. We've been working with them for a couple years. Those guys have been real receptive about any input that anybody's really brought to them. So great guys to work with, and with the input from Rob too, you can really feel secure in the quality of these guns.
Yep. So we're looking forward to testing these. We're looking forward to new and exciting things coming out of Riley Defense over the next year. Also, we would encourage everybody to stop by AK Operators Union. Rob's page and all of his is full of a ton of a wealth of information that's beneficial even for professional or seasoned shooters. There's always something that I learn when I stop by, and of course he's a funny ass character. So make sure you check out Rob's page. He's a great guy and a real asset to the community. why don't we come on down to the range and join Matt putting these through their paces.
Yeah, guys, let's go have some fun. Sling a little 5.45 down range. Been waiting to say that for a long time. Getting hands on the Riley side folder. This is the AK74 side folder. Cool gun. Really cool that it's all US based and that the guys at Riley went ahead and made this happen. So let's go ahead and run this bad boy. I can't wait to try this out. Taking a look at the AK74 with the teak wood. Really like the teak wood. Adds a lot of character. Looks great. Cool gun, all US, Riley Defense. Thanks again for bringing 74s to the market. Let's go ahead and run this bad boy. Ran good, guys, nice and smooth. Check them out, Riley Defense. They also make AK-47s as well, or AK-47s.